we are back with a big breaking news coming in. Naveen Patnaik's close aide, VK Pandian, has announced his retirement from active politics. Now, this comes after BJD's loss in both Lok Sabha and Assembly polls, which saw Patnaik demit the Chief Minister's office after 24 years. They ruled the state since 2000. Just a day earlier, Patnaik had also dismissed that Pandian was his successor, which may have cost the BJD in the polls. But he did rush to his defense when Pandian was being blamed. He was being criticized for BJD's loss. Now, big news coming in. VK Pandian has announced retirement from active politics.
My mentor, Sri Naveen Patnaik. My only intent was to help him, as anyone would do, for his mentor or family. I would like to set straight certain perceptions and narratives. Perhaps it has been my shortcoming that I have not been able to effectively counter some of these political narratives at the right time. I reiterate that I came to politics to help my mentor Sri Naveen Patnaik ahead of the grueling elections, and I had no desire whatsoever for a specific political post or power. Therefore, I was neither a candidate nor was I holding any post in Biju Janata Dal. For the last 12 years, I have tried to work from early in the morning till midnight, keeping Odisha and Naveen Babu as my focus. Till today, the only property I have is what I inherited from my grandparents. I or my immediate family have no other property anywhere in the world. My property statement when I joined the Indian Administrative Service remains the same even today, after 24 years. The biggest earning in my lifetime has been the love and affection and the goodwill of people of Odisha. My intent of joining politics was only to assist Naveen Babu, and now consciously I decide to withdraw myself from active politics. I am sorry if I have hurt anyone in this journey. I am sorry if this campaign narrative against me has had a part to play with Biju Janata Dal's loss. I apologize to the entire Biju Parivar, including all the Karmis, for this.
So VK Pandian, they're announcing his retirement from politics, apologizing for the loss. He says he had no desire for post or power. Sabyasachi is joining us with more details. VK Pandian says his only intent was to help Naveen Patnaik, and the only earning is the goodwill and love of people of Odisha.
Well, see, VK Pandian, who just said that he won't be taking part in active politics anymore, he apologized to the Biju Patnaik Dal and the workers, and since the last 12 years, since VK Pandian has been part of the Biju Janata Dal, and the narrative that the BJP has been putting on ground regarding Odia Ashmita, this has badly affected the Biju Janata Dal on ground. See, the debacle reason behind Biju Janata Dal's loss in the state of Odisha can solely be put across to VK Pandian, because a lot of the leaders inside the Biju Janata Dal were not happy with VK Pandian being at the center of everything. No files, no MLAs, no leaders had access to Naveen Patnaik. He or she had to go through VK Pandian, and that was the reason why a lot of the BJD leaders who were part of the Biju Janata Dal from day one, since Naveen Patnaik began, they shifted from the Biju Janata Dal to the BJP. Now this had gave a lot of ammunition to the BJP while they were campaigning.
Say that if the campaign against me has hurt prospects of BJD, then he apologizes for that as well. Sabyasachi, stay on with us. Let's listen to what Naveen Patnaik said just a day earlier.
You can underline any reason of this debacle?
That is in the people's hands. In a democracy, you either win or you lose. So, having been defeated after a long time, we must always take the verdict of the people gracefully. I've always said that the 4.5 crore people of Odisha are my family, and I will continue to serve them in whichever way I can. It has also come to my notice there's been some criticism of Mr. Pandian. This is unfortunate. As an officer, he did excellent work in many fields in the last 10 years, helping with the cyclone, the 2 cyclones, and with the COVID-19 epidemic in our state. After this good work, he retired from the bureaucracy and joined my party and has contributed largely to that by doing excellent work. He is a person of integrity and honesty and should be remembered for all that. There have been some questions on my health. I want to say here quite categorically that my health has always been fine and continues to be so.
All right, we have BJP MP Aparajita Sarangi joining us on the broadcast. Thank you very much for your time. VK Pandian has announced retirement from active politics.
Mr. Pandian should have withdrawn himself from active politics long time back. He was a bureaucrat and he should have remained a bureaucrat. There was no need for him to tender his resignation had he properly behaved. And as far as his honesty and integrity are concerned, there is a big question mark on that. Thousands of crore of rupees have been swindled by him and by his associates, and he has been the architect of whatever corruption issues that have surfaced in Odisha during the past couple of years. And because of him, we always had the feeling that the government was outsourced. And there was a chief minister who was remote controlled. He was not allowing anybody to come onto the public stage and speak to the people. He was the only one standing on the stage and speaking to the people. We hardly saw the chief minister, the then chief minister, Mr. Naveen Patnaik. So I think I was also a bureaucrat. I know as a bureaucrat, we have to stay within our limits. There are certain rules and regulations by which, we have to adhere to those rules and regulations, but he did not.
All right.
I think whatever decision he has taken now should have been taken by him long time.
Should have been taken a long time back. Thank you very much, Aparajita Sarangi, for joining us. Let's go back to Sabyasachi. Sabyasachi, Naveen Patnaik there, like I said, rushed to VK Pandian's defense and said any criticism of him is unfortunate because he did contribute.
Well, absolutely. See, Naveen Patnaik had gone for the defense of VK Pandian, stating that it is extremely unfortunate that such a narrative of VK Pandian are being spread across. See, what is important after the loss, when there was 2 crucial meeting of the Biju Janata Dal of the MLAs at Naveen Nivas, VK Pandian was nowhere to be seen. See, after the defeat itself, VK Pandian was not visible on ground. People were searching, where is VK Pandian? In fact, some of the BJD leaders who had won put the blame on VK Pandian for this narrative. See, the narrative which was spread across the state that VK Pandian, if VK Pandian comes into power, he will solely control the state, he will solely control the BJD in the state, and he would be a non-Odia who would be the chief minister of Odisha. That had given a lot of ammunition to the BJP. In fact, right from the beginning, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had been stating that if BJP comes to power from the state, it would be an Odia chief minister only. And that was the reason why the BJP did not go into an alliance with the BJD, looking at their chances that they can form the government in the state alone. See, VK Pandian, there has been a lot of disputes going on within the party itself.
Sabyasachi, stay on with